What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Strike Up Beer Quick Beer Reviews with your pals, Alan, Rapid Dave, and Rapid Dave.
I'm Alan. How's it going, buddy?
It's going. We're starting to get into these beers tonight. We got NFL kicking off. But we have it in front of us. Focus.
I'm focused. I just couldn't remember. Just make sure my ringer was off.
Is it DESTIHL?
Yeah.
Brewery. Deadhead Imperial IPA, West Coast style. Yeah, look at that. IPA.
Imperial/double is what it's classified as. This beer pours a clear straw color and boasts an aromatic blend of tangerine, grapefruit, and a hint of passion fruit from Citra and Mosaic hops, rounded out by a piney note from Chinook. It's full-bodied with crisp, dank, and pithy finish that won't overwhelm your palate. Cheers. Coming in at 9% alcohol by volume, 60 IBUs, average score of 3.94 out of 5 on Untappd, out of 2,340 ratings.
Give me your phone real quick.
Okay.
Take a picture of this gorgeous looking drink.
It does look nice.
Doesn't it?
It looks...
Yeah, it looks great. For some reason I got a sombrero behind it, but
that tastes pretty darn good. Or not taste, but smells pretty darn good.
Yeah. Let's see what we're working with here.
Smells
good. Those dank ones, man, they get me every time.
Cheers, mazel, good things.
Cheers, y'all. Cheers. It's good looking color too. It's got a good head on it.
Got a little bite.
Oh, it's a little booze in it.
Gets you in the jaws right there.
Those jowls.
Yeah.
So Deadhead. I guess this is what's it called? From what's that? What are the Deadheads?
Grateful Dead?
Yeah, Grateful Dead, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be, right?
I would assume so.
Doesn't say? Doesn't have anything else about that? They're from Normal, Illinois.
Yeah.
That's funny. Normal, Illinois.
Okay.
That's great. Yeah, I like that can. Big fan.
Can's cool.
I like the skull and the
beer's
beard.
pretty darn tasty.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. I like putting it in my mouth.
Oh, Jesus.
The beer.
Yeah, obviously. Jeez. God, dog. What's wrong with you? It looks awesome.
Nothing. What's wrong with you?
West Coast. I haven't had a West Coast style in a while. And I tend not to even get them when I go out because they're always a little bit higher ABV, and they're a little bit higher on the IBUs, obviously. So it's a little bit more of a kick. But I love, like, I'll have, like, say I'll do a flight of one.
Okay.
Or like several.
Right.
And I'll mix in a lot of West Coast, West Coast, and then
Northeast,
some hazies and stuff like that.
East boys,
New England, style. Yeah. But yeah, it's like they get a lot of flavor going on right there.
There's a lot of flavor to it. It's pretty darn tasty. I definitely like it.
So you getting any tangerine, grapefruit, or passion fruit? A little bit of passion fruit there.
A little bit.
As soon as I had a drink, now my nose is all clogged up. I don't know what's going on. Getting any citrus, a little tangerine. I'm getting a little bit of grapefruit. Definitely grapefruit. That's it.
Yeah, I think the grapefruit's what I pick up the most out of it. It's pretty darn tasty. I'm really enjoying it.
That smells good. Piney notes. Yeah. Definitely sticky. Got that sticky. A crisp, dank, and pithy finish.
You got excited when you were reading the can before the review and you said dank.
Yeah,
I love dank.
Well, I first got introduced to, like, say, dank IPAs and things like that. It was at Tupps. They have their dankster, their evil dankster.
Yeah. And
I was like, dude, this is freaking awesome. And this is a long time ago. And I can't remember if I was having it there or I was having it with, like, Zach and them. And so he was like, yeah, this is, I'm like, what the hell is it? I was like, oh my God, it's so freaking tasty. And I love the smell too. The smell, like, is that what, I was like, that's what that smells like dank. Yeah, that's a dank IPA. I was like, oh, buddy, hell yeah, I like that smell. That earth, pine, that's, earthy. Like I said, that earthy kind of flavor and smell. And, back when we were kind of getting going, we'd have a bunch of hazies and other things like that where it'd be a lot of tropical fruit.
Right.
Or citrus, real heavy on the citrus. And so that's what Lizzie, she used to say they were all like grapefruit juice.
Right.
It smells like grapefruit juice. But now what does she drink? She drinks nothing but hazies.
Right.
Like, yeah, just chill out and you might like it.
Right.
So, but yeah, this thing is freaking good. You ever been to the brewery? You're from up north.
No.
You ever been to this one?
I've never gone.
We've had a couple of their beers. Actually, more than a couple, but yeah.
I want to say I've only been to Illinois once. Like, I've driven through there before.
Yeah.
But I've only gone to stay there once.
Okay.
When the knob was living there, went up there to go to a Cubs game. I actually went up there a couple times, actually. I take that back. When the knob was living there. Once for a softball tournament and then once for Cubs game.
Okay. My aunt and uncle used to live up there. My aunt, R.I.P. Uncle Gordy, and I learned to skate up there. He taught me how to skate.
Okay.
We used to go up there for like holidays and stuff like that. So I'd understand how cold it can get up that way. And a lot of good memories. Yeah, because they'd have you have the basements up there.
Yep.
I love the basements. Same thing in Kentucky too, right?
Michigan, we had basements.
I was like, every house, like even this is what if that's one thing I could change about Texas, I want basements.
Right.
You know, and then the morons out of Austin. But anyways,
good luck with that.
But I remember going up there, and like I said, they go bowling. So they were all Polish on that side of the family.
Okay.
The married in, right?
Yeah.
So go bowling on Thanksgiving or whatever. It's big old, Thanksgiving spread, this and that. And then next day you go ice skating. Next day you do, all this kind of stuff. And then of course, they had WGN all the time on. Bozo the Clown. They had one of those things set up in the basement where you toss the ball, the ping pong ball in there. They go ahead, because
I always wanted to go on that.
They were like,
because I set up my own.
Yeah.
And I was like, crushed it. I was like, I got to get on Bozo. Got to get on Bozo, but I never made it.
And so that's what it was. They were like, we got all y'all's names submitted. So if they ever pick y'all, come on up. And so we used to drive up. Of course, we drove everywhere. And so I don't remember a lot of the driving up there. But I remember being there, and I remember all the, I could close my eyes now, and it's like my little cousin was like trying to skate or whatever, and he's like kicking me, like, well, because I'm too close to him, right? I'm like, he's kicking me. He goes, they go around him, he's on the side of the wall,
go around, idiot,
treading through, carving up all the ice,
right?
And but yeah, a lot of great memories up there with Uncle Gordy. So
nice. This is a pretty darn delicious beer. I'm not gonna lie, I really like it.
Oh yeah.
Let me finish and I'll give you a score.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously this thing checks boxes, like it said. It's I think a little bit darker than a straw color.
Yeah.
But the head on it was really good, like perfect carbonation. I gave it a kind of a go. I didn't like dump it, but I gave it a fast pour. It did clear up quite a bit. It's just a little bit of murkiness in there. Nothing crazy, nothing no floaters, no nothing like that. But yeah, this is definitely a box checker.
Yeah. I'm a 4 on this one. I really enjoy it. The average score is 3.94, so I'm a little bit above the average on it.
Yeah.
I really like it. I really enjoy it. And I love the ones like these always come in these big old tall boys. I love that. Like there's just something about a beer that comes in a big old tall boy. That
19.2. This is, when we say tall boys, we generally mean like 16 ounces. But when we're talking about like craft beers and whatnot, they'll come in 19.2s. I got this beer from Lone Star, if I'm not mistaken, Lone Star Beverages in Carrollton, Texas. And they do have a deal on, like, say they're taller ones. So the 19.2s, they'll have like, it's a couple bucks, or it's like 2 for $6 or 2 for $7 or something like that. So a normal beer, and and they don't go, oh, it's a Bud Light or something like that. No offense to Bud Light or Miller Light or anything like that, but you're talking a 9%.
No disrespect, with all due respect.
You're talking about a 9%er,
right? And
you can get a couple, and it had a couple big ones there, Imperials. I was like, whoo, buddy. So, but I went off of the ABV on this one and the other one. I was like, got to go hard on this one, Yeah. But for me, I'm a 4 as well. Not only does it check the boxes, but it's just really tasty. It's really good.
Nice flavor. Fills your mouth with the flavor, right?
Oh yeah.
And the IBUs get you, and you feel it in the cheeks.
Yeah.
Right. And I love that. I love that feeling when you get something that's got a little bit higher ABV and you just kind of feel it. You're just like, oh yeah, buddy.
And it's quite. It's like you got it coming through not only the cheeks, but you're like salivating a little bit too, because of the tangerine, the passion fruit, and the grapefruit or whatever, the citrus, and it's like it's juicy where you're like, I think I just want a little bit more, But yeah, no, big thumbs up for us or for me. I don't want to talk for you.
I mean, I gave it a 4.
I know.
Not only do I think this beer is good, but it's good for you.
Hey,
it's just science. You can't argue with that.
There you go.
Go and get some. Have you guys had this before? Are you from Normal, Illinois? Tell us. Is it just normal there, or is it like
dude?
Crazy,
how is it like normal? Or is it like how we got to like Seattle or Austin it up, like keep it weird? Man. You know what I mean? Like it's probably the weirdest place on earth.
I don't know about that.
You think so?
No. Not up in Illinois. Come on.
I'm about to start talking about how weird is normal Illinois.
Not at all. But hey, guys, let us know. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
We'll talk to you later. Deuces.